Hi, Maria. This is Steve, and I'm going to go over a few things with you today. I've done some research on your business and your competition, and in this short video, I'm going to give you three tips on how you can increase your online presence. And when you use these three tips, you will definitely start beating out your competition online and significantly increasing your customer base. So let's get started. I got your website pulled up here, and the first area that we want to look at is content. And content is anything that is on your website, words, pictures. Google loves to see over 1,500 to 2,000 words of written content to optimize your website. And I have a little tool here. If I go over here, this kind of gives the breakdown of your website here. You can see that the total number of words that you have on your entire website is 367. So there's a lot of improvements that we can do there just by adding content and maybe some pages to your website. And the other part of that is you also need to have the correct keywords in your content as well, which will help you rank. And I'll go over keywords a little bit later, but first things first, content is the number one thing that you are looking at. Now, the second thing that we want to look at here, and I did a Google search, and I just did cleaning service Cincinnati, and this is what pops up. The first page here is, this is kind of a new feature that Google has, and it's called the Google Guarantee. These are paid advertisements. The next section that you see is what's called the Google Map Pack. And this is an important area that if you can get into, this is very powerful. And the way Google ranks this top three is with what's called citations. And citations are the number two area that we're looking at here. What citations are they're basically an online directory that lists your name, your address, and your phone number in different directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, Facebook, and hundreds more. And you can see here, and this is a website that we use called Whitespark, and you can see that you actually have a pretty good amount of citations. I don't know if you're familiar with having these, if you set them up, or if they just populate for you, but you got like Facebook, Bing, Yelp, some of these ones, BBB, MapQuest, Yellow Pages, some of the ones that I mentioned before. So you're actually looking pretty good here. And there are better citations than others, but this is something that you're looking really good on right here. So, but we can also improve on it as well, because you also, with that many citations, are not in this top three, and you could be very easily. And then the last thing that I want to go over with you is what's called backlinks. Now, after this Google Map Pack area here, you start the organic list of Google. And these are listed because of what's called backlinks. And backlinks are basically anywhere that you find one website linking to another website via a clickable hyperlink text. And these links act like an endorsement for your website from others, which Google looks at as building trust in your business, because they're basically seeing that other areas, other websites are vouching for you by having you in their website. And that's pretty much that. The last thing I want to show you is this right here. And this is another website that we use called Ahrefs. And this is going to really explain a lot why you're not getting maybe as many calls from online traffic. So this is your, we pulled you up on here, and let me back up here one quick sec. So here is, I'll go over these here. The backlinks that I was talking about, this is how many that you have out in Google. So you have 14 referring domains, and they are generating 71 backlinks within those domains. And that drives, there's about 14 keywords within those backlinks and in your content of your website. And from that, you are generating 10 visits to your website every month. So 10 people are clicking on your website in 31 days. This should be a lot higher. I'll look at one of your competitors, and this is a decent competitor. They got some other ads up, but you can see the difference. They're doing almost 10 times the amount of traffic that you are without really doing a whole lot. So this is where you can kind of see the power of this. And this is another thing I want to show you too. So if you go to organic keywords here, this is what you have listed. You have 2 solution specialists, and I don't even know what that is. If I was searching for cleaning services, I don't think I would type that in. And then you have Cleaning Service Cincinnati, which was what I had clicked on here when I was looking for you. In this, you rank right around 72. So if I go here and we're doing the organic search, this is the first page. And Google shows that 90% of people that are going to look for something are not going to move past this first page. Let's see where you're at here. I'm going to go to page 8. And I think I had seen you in here. Right here. 75. And you're not going to get seen that far down. If you look at this one here, this was swept away. And they, sorry, I'm jumping around here a little bit. Get back to, I don't think they're on the first page. Where are they? I think they're on the start of the second page here. Swept away, get swept away. Yep, so they're 15th. The difference between 75 and 15 is 10 times more business. So, and the way we kind of look at this is if 96 people are going to your website, and roughly the industry shows that about 1 in 10, if they click on your website, will call you. And if you can close half of those, do the math. This is 5 more customers a month. Where you're at, you're looking at 1/10. You might have 1 person call you. You might get 0 to 1 customers per month. And that's just getting up to where they're at. We can definitely go a lot higher. And also if we get into that top 3, you could be looking at generating a lot more business and customers for yourself here. So, but there's a couple of tips there that I wanted to cover. I apologize, I went over my 5 minutes here, but this is what I do. And if you find that you're wanting more traffic and more customers, this is a pretty easy fix that we can do, and we got a lot of different options that we can do, from content to citations and backlinks. So if you would like, feel free to reach out to me, and we can talk about your goals and what I can do for your business, and we can sit down and take a look at what it might take to reach those goals. So again, my name is Steve, and thanks, Maria, so much for watching the video. I really hope this helps, and have a great day.